So now you would technically be live. So we're going to go on.
Make it Mayville. Whether you're transferring schools or just getting started, we make it easy. You have goals, we have options on campus and online. Your success starts here. Learn more today.
We are live from the Louis Lee, the first women's basketball game of the 2023 season. The Mayville State Comets are facing the Providence University College Pilots. Got Jordan's Rust for the tip, and the Pilots get the opening tip of the game. Number 5 has it on the arc. Pass broken up by Jordan's Rust. Fast break opportunity, and the Comets get on the board early. And the Pilots are bringing it up. Another turnover. Jordan's Rust. That's 2 turnovers already. And that's Jordan's Rust with the rebound. A 3. Tip back out. Claire Gillis. And that is a foul on number 5. And that's Mackenzie Hughes. That's the first team foul. Abigail inbounding the ball. Navarro has it. Drive by number 15, and that's no good. That's a rebound for the Comets. And Aaron's open, and Jordan with the rebound, and that's good. That's 4 points for Jordan already. And the Pilots have the ball. And that's a deep 3, and no good for the Pilots. The Comets have the ball. CJ Jeckers bring it up. Past Aaron. And that's 2 points for Mackenzie Hughes is on the board. The Comets have an early 6-0 lead with 8:26 remaining. And that's a 3 by Avir Navarro. CJ's bringing up a deep pass to Mackenzie and fouled. That's the first foul on number 12, Sophia. This is going to be 2 shots for the Comets. The Pilots made a massive switch. Mackenzie Hughes is at the line. And that's 1 for 1. And Mackenzie Hughes is 2 for 2 from the free throw. The Pilots are bringing up the ball. The Comets are playing really good defense to start out this game. And that's almost a backcourt violation. And that's another turnover. Jordan's Rust bringing it up. And gets her own rebound. And that's another field goal made by Jordan. The Comets lead 10-3. And that's another rebound by the Comets. Mackenzie Hughes is bringing the ball up. Oh! There's a tie-up at midcourt. Possession arrow to the Comets. Substitution. Alex Page is coming in. As is Taylor Dean. Kayla Rockel has the ball. Alex Page passes it to Mackenzie Hughes. Down to Alex Page. And rebound by Mackenzie and 1. Basket counts. Comets lead 12-3 with 7:15 in the first quarter. And that's another made free throw by the Comets. The Comets are 3 for 3 from the free throw stripe. And that is another missed three by the Pilots. And there's a turnover, and that is a two-pointer made by the Pilots by Adrian Alley. Jordan Druss has the ball. She's bringing it up. It's a 3-on-1. Alex Page, and that's another made field goal by the Comets. Alex Page is on the board. And that's another turnover by the Pilots. Taylor Dean's bringing it up to Jordan Rust for another layup. The Comets are rolling. The Pilots are bringing up the ball. Adrian Alley has the ball at the top of the key. Pass out, and that is a two. Jordan Rust has the ball. She's bringing it up. And another layup made by Jordan Rust. 10 points already in the first 4 minutes of this game. And that is a timeout, the first timeout by the Pilots, as the Comets lead 19-7 with 5:59 left in the first quarter. And we're back from the Pilots' first timeout of the first quarter. The Pilots are bringing up the ball. Number 12 shoots, and that is an air ball. Comets ball. CJ Decker with the inbound. To Alex Page, to Jess Mertens. Alex Page has the ball. CJ Decker's bringing it up. CJ Decker back out to Alex. Over to Kayla Rockwell for a three. And that is out on CJ Decker. We have a sub. Sydney Brecken is coming in for Alex Page. And the Pilots inbound. Sydney Last is bringing up the ball. Back out Grace. Grace with the drive and no good. The Comets ball and fast break opportunity. Jess Mertens brings it back out and they call a double dribble. That's Pilots ball. Another sub. We've got Greta Helika in for the game. In for Taylor Dean. Sydney Last has the ball for the Pilots. Out to Amara Navarro for a three, and again misses the rim. Jess Mertens is bringing up the ball, and that is a foul on number 13 of the Pilots, Sydney Last. That is her first foul. That is the third team foul for the Pilots in the first 5 minutes of the game. The Comets still lead 19-7. CJ Decker has the ball. Takes it herself and no good. The Pilots number 7 has the ball. And that is a bad pass. Another turnover for the Comets. And CJ Decker fouled going up. And that's going to be 2 shots for CJ Decker. The Comets are back to the free throw stripe. That is a foul on number 6. That is her first team foul for the Pilots. That is the 4th team foul for the Pilots in the first 6 minutes of the game. And the first one goes in. And that's another made free throw for the Comets. The Pilots are moving up the ball. Brianna Bouchan passes it to Raza. And that's a travel by the Pilots. Comets ball again. CJ Decker is inbounding. Out to Aaron Walker. Oh! Just out of the reach of Jordan's Rust. That's a turnover for the Comets. One of the few errors to start out this game. Brianna's bringing up the ball for the Pilots. And she goes for 2 and no good. The Comets grab the rebound. Mackenzie Hughes passes it to Jordan's Rust. Jordan's Rust passes out to Aaron for 3. And that was a no-doubter 3 for Aaron Walker. As the Comets lead 24-7 with 3:55 remaining in the first. The Pilots have the ball. And that's a shot by number 20. And Zero goes up for the rebound and misses the shot. Jordan Druss gets the rebound. Mackenzie Hughes brings it up herself, and a nice step and miss. Rebound by number 0 of the Pilots. That's another turnover, Jordan's Rust. And that is a... Oh... The Pilots have the ball driving, and another turnover by the Pilots. Jordan has the ball. She's bringing it up herself. Redemption and 1 on the shot. The shot is no good, but Jordan is at the free throw line with 2 shots. That is Brianna Bouchan's first foul for the Pilots, the 5th team foul. And Jordan's first free throw attempt is good. And that just rims out. The Pilots move up. And Jordan knocks away the basketball, and that's going to be still Pilots ball. Jordan comes off after a very impressive 7-minute period here. And that's a foul on the Comets. That is a foul on Taylor Dean. That's her first foul of the game. Second team foul for the Comets. As Claire inbounds the ball, and almost another turnover for the Pilots. The Comets are playing incredible defense to start out this game. The Pilots have the ball, trying to generate some sort of offense. And that is a made 2-point field goal by number 16, Faith LaRock. Taylor Dean has the ball, passes it to Alex Page, and another layup for Alex Page as the Comets now take the lead 27-9 with 2:30 left in the first. And the Pilots, number 16, Faith LaRock with a travel. Annika Ryerson with the inbound. Taylor Dean looking for Mackenzie Hughes is driving out to Alex Page. And a rebound for the Pilots. Adrian Alley is bringing it up herself. And no good. The Comets get the rebound. Jess Mertens passes it back to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean passes to Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson passes it out to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes finds Jess Mertens. And Jess Mertens passes it to Alex Page for a three. The Comets lead 30-9. The Pilots looking to find an open shot, and that's no good. Mackenzie Hughes is bringing it up. Pass to Annika Ryerson, which is a travel, they're calling. Sydney Brecken and Taylor Rockwell are in for the Comets. And Alex Patterson has the ball. And that's a three by number 15, and that is out of bounds. The Comets ball. CJ Decker is in for Mackenzie Hughes. Annika Ryerson is inbounding the ball for the Comets. Annika finds Sydney, which the ball is tipped out. Comets retain possession. Annika Ryerson is switching with CJ Decker. CJ Decker is going to inbound the ball for the Comets here. And Jess Mertens has the ball. She's bringing it up. The top, the key, and CJ Decker passes it to Sydney Brecken for three, and the Pilots get the rebound. Outlet pass by the Pilots. And this number 15 has the ball, shoots, and the Pilots get their own rebound. And that's no good again. Sydney Brecken gets the board. She's bringing it up. Annika Ryerson passes to Jess Mertens. And there's an injury on the floor. The Comets lead 30-9 with 36.2 seconds left in the first while we take a break here. And we're back, and it looks like it was Sydney Last that unfortunately suffered the injury. Hopefully she's okay. We're back here. CJ Decker's inbounding the ball with 17 seconds left on the shot clock. She finds Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson passes it out to Jess Mertens. CJ Decker wide open, and that's another three for the Comets. Adrian Alley brings it up for the Pilots. And that's a three by the Pilots and no good. Jess Mertens with the rebound. 10 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Sydney Brecken finds CJ Decker, and that is off of CJ Decker with 2.2 seconds remaining in the first. Randy Dole inbounds the ball for the Pilots. CJ Decker with the great defense, and the shot doesn't count. The Comets lead 33-9 at the end of the first quarter. And we're back with the second quarter of action. The Comets lead 33-9, dominating first quarter by the Comets on all facets of the game. The Comets are going with the lineup of Jordan Rust, CJ Decker, Aaron Walker, Alex Page, and Greta Hiluka. The Pilots are inbounding the ball. It looks like we have a scoreboard issue. That's the pause in the game right now. And we got it. Number 6 of the Pilots is inbounding the ball. She passes it to Abigail, number 3. She shoots a teardrop and no good. And that is going to be out on number 15 of the Pilots. That's Grace. It's Comets ball. CJ Decker is inbounding the basketball. She's trying to find an open. Grace Helica passes it to Alex Page for a 3 and no good. And that's going to be out on the Comets. Pilots ball. That's Grace, number 15, inbounding for the Pilots. Abigail has the ball. That's a tip by Jordan's Rust. No backcourt violation. And another tip by Jordan's Rust, and that's going to be Comets ball. That's going to be out on the Pilots. CJ Decker with the inbound again. CJ Decker finds Jordan's Rust on the inbound. Jordan's Rust is bringing it up, and she passes in the outlet to Aaron Walker. Aaron Walker finds Alex Page in the corner again, and that's a rebound by Jordan, and no good. And that's going to be out. That's going to be a travel on number 3 of the Pilots. The Pilots are making a mass substitution as the Comets are inbounding the ball. That's Aaron Walker with the inbound to CJ Decker. CJ Decker finds Jordan's Rust. Back to Decker. Alex Page at the post. And Jordan's Rust with the rebound. And that's another made field goal by Jordan's Rust. She's got the 13 points already as the Pilots are bringing up the ball. And that is another turnover. Jordan's Rust bringing it up herself. Finds Aaron Walker. Aaron Walker looking for an outlet. Alex Page out to Aaron. Aaron Walker for a three and no good. The Pilots rebound, and Jordan is playing excellent defense. The Comets have been playing excellent defense, forcing numerous turnovers throughout this game already. And that's a two by the Pilots, made by number 5. CJ Decker with inbound. Aaron Walker's bringing it up fast to Alex Page, and just out of the reach. That's going to be out of bounds on the Comets, and a timeout by Coach Hutter and the Mayville State Comets. The Comets lead 35-11 with 8:17 left in the second quarter. And we're back after the 30-second timeout by the Comets. The Comets lead 35-11. The Pilots bring up the ball. Number 10 at the top of the arc. Passes it to 8, and that's a 3, and the ball gets stuck at the corner of the rim. And we're going to have to get a new ball. And we've got a member of the student section getting the ball for the Comets. As Mackenzie Hughes has the inbound here. She finds Alex Page, back to Mackenzie. Oh, and that is a tip on the Pilots. So that is back the retained possession. The Comets retained possession. Mackenzie finds Aaron Walker. Aaron Walker drives and just goes out. The Pilots get the rebound. 20 passes to number 8. And that is a miss by number 8 of the Pilots. And a rebound for the Comets. Aaron Walker driving. And a made layup for Aaron Walker. That is her first points of the, that is her second made basket of the night. Aaron Walker with the steal and back to the Pilots. And Aaron Walker has the ball again to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes driving and missed. But that's going to be out on the Pilots as the Comets are retaining possession with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. The Comets make substitutions. Taylor Dean is on the court. Sydney Brecken is on the court. Taylor Dean has it past to Sydney Brecken, and that's going to be a turnover. The Pilots ball. Abigail, number 3, is bringing it up for the Pilots, and that's a three-pointer from number 3, and that is no good. Sydney Brecken has it, and that's a turnover for the Comets, and number 3 again for 3, and no good again. And that's going to be a foul on the Pilots. That's number 6 of the Pilots. That's her second foul. First team foul of the second quarter. As Mackenzie Hughes inbounds the ball to Taylor Dean. Back to Mackenzie Hughes. Fast break. Coast to coast. And that's a made layup again for Mackenzie Hughes. She's got 9 points already. Number 3 of the Pilots directing the offense. Number 6 passes it back to 1. 1 with the 2-pointer, and that misses the rim. No good. Comets ball. As Annika Ryerson comes in for Mackenzie Hughes, and Annika is inbounding the ball for the Comets. Annika finds Sydney Brecken. Taylor Dean passes to Annika. Annika drives, passes out to Jess Mertens, finds an open Taylor Dean for 3, and that's another no-doubter for the Comets. 42-11, the Comets lead with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And that's a 2-pointer attempt by the Pilots, no good. Annika Ryerson with the rebound. She's going coast to coast as well. Pass out to Sydney Brecken, and another 3 missed. Pilots rebound by number 16. And that's out. The Pilots retain possession. In for the Comets is Greta Hillica. Number 11 of the Pilots inbounds. 5 is driving for the Pilots. Pass out to 16, and that is no good. Jess Mertens with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on number 2 of the Pilots. That's Adrian Alley. That is her the second team foul for the Pilots here in the second quarter. Annika Ryerson with the inbound to Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens pass to Jordan Rust for a layup. Another made layup by Jordan. That's 15 points already. 16. That is a travel by number 16. And the Comets are making more substitutions as Aaron Walker is coming in, as well as Alex Page. Annika Ryerson is inbounding for the Comets. Deep pass to Aaron Walker. That's tipped out of bounds. The Comets still retain possession with 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Comets are inbounding under the hoop. Aaron Walker pass to Alex Page. Alex Page trying to find an outlet. Jordan Rust driving back to Alex Page, and another 3 short, just short. And the Pilots get the rebound. Number 0 is driving for the Pilots. Pass to 20, pass back to 0. Out to 4. 20 shoots, and no good. Jordan's Rust with the rebound. Jordan's Rust is being double teamed right now. Annika Ryerson pass to Aaron Walker. Aaron Walker passes out to Greta Hillica for a 3 for the Comets as they take the lead, increase the lead 47-11. Pilots, number 0 has the ball. Pass to 8, open, and no good again for the Pilots. Jordan's Rust with another rebound. Jordan finds Annika Ryerson. Annika pass out to Aaron. And that's missed 3. Annika tied up with number 10 of the Pilots. The Comets are substituting again as CJ Decker and Mackenzie Hughes are subbing in. And number 12 of the Pilots is inbounding. Number 3 is bringing it up for the Pilots. Mackenzie Hughes on defense. And that's a teardrop, no good. Rebound. Foul on Mackenzie Hughes at the shot. That's her second foul. The first team foul for the Comets. Sydney Brecken is in for Alex Page. And that's no good. First free throw attempt missed by the Pilots. And second free throw attempt missed for the Pilots. Mackenzie Hughes has the ball, trying to drive and pass to Sydney Brecken. Mackenzie Hughes has it. Open three, and no good. That is a rebound by number 6 of the Pilots. 12 driving, and no good. That is a block by Sydney Brecken. Sydney Brecken gets the rebound. Jordan's Rust driving. Going coast to coast, and one. Oh, no good. But the Comets are on the free throw stripe again. That's going to be a foul on number 1 of the Pilots. That is her first foul. Third team foul for the Pilots this second quarter, as the Comets lead 47-11 with 3:23 remaining in the half. And that is Jordan's Rust's first miss from the free throw stripe. And makes the second, as the Comets go 1 for 2 from the free throw stripe on that attempt. 15 inbounds for the Pilots. 3 brings it up back to 15. The Comets continue to play in very, very tight defense. And number 1 of the Pilots gets the rebound, and that's a foul on the Comets. That's a foul on Taylor Dean, her second foul. Kayla Rockel is in for Greta Hillica. The Pilots, number 11 inbounds, 16 shoots, that's a 2, and made 2-pointer. CJ Decker inbounds to Sydney Brecken, back to CJ Decker, going coast to coast. Mackenzie Hughes. That's a 2-pointer from Mackenzie Hughes, as the Comets continue to extend their lead. And the Pilots, number 2, passes out to 16. That is another 2, and no good. And Brianna Hutter passes to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean, no good. The Pilots get the rebound, and they're driving up the court. 16 again goes to shoot, and made field goal. And that's her 8th point of the game. Taylor Dean has the ball up midcourt. She's at the top of the key, and off the foot of 14 of the Pilots. Of the Pilots passes out to 11, and that is a no good 3, and 16. 2 gets the rebound. And that's a foul on Bree Hutter. That's her first foul. 3rd team foul for the Comets, as the Comets lead 50-15 with 1:50 remaining in the second quarter. Inbound by number 2 of the Pilots. Zero has the ball. And that's incredible defense by Alex Page. Alex Page passes it to Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson finds Sydney Brecken trailing, and that's a layup that is no good. And that's a rebound by number 4. 4 passes it to 7, out of bounds. Comets ball. Annika Ryerson with the inbound here. Finds Sydney Brecken. Sydney Brecken passes to Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens brings it up, passes out to Brianna Hutter, and no good for 3. And that's going to be out on the Comets here with 1:20 remaining in the second quarter. Number 8 of the Pilots is inbounding. Zero's bringing it up for the Pilots. Pass back to number 8. Number 8 loses the ball. Alex Page gets the steal. Annika Ryerson on a fast break, 1-on-1, and that's a foul on 0 of the Pilots. That's her second foul, fourth team foul for the Pilots here in the second quarter. As Annika Ryerson is at the line here. And the first free throw attempt is good. And the second one is missed, but a rebound by Jess Mertens. Annika Ryerson passes it to Alex Page, and the ball goes out. That's going to be Pilots' ball with 58.9 seconds remaining in the half. Number 3 is bringing it up for the Pilots. Finds number 1. Number 1 for 3, no good. Alex Page gets the board. Annika Ryerson has the ball tipped out by number 1 of the Pilots, but the Comets retain possession with 26 seconds remaining on the shot clock, 44 seconds remaining in the half. Annika Ryerson with the inbound, out to Alex Page, back to Annika, and that's going to be a foul on number 1 of the Pilots. That's her second foul, 5th team foul, as the Comets are going to go to the free throw stripe. And that's first attempt miss by the Comets. Second one is missed. Annika Ryerson, Jess Mertens ties up the ball with number 6 of the Pilots. Possession arrow goes to the Comets. The Comets will get the ball here with 37.4 seconds remaining in the half, up 51-15. Sydney Brecken is going to inbound for the Comets. She finds open Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson along the baseline, out to Jess Mertens for an open 3, no good, and out on Sydney Brecken. The Pilots ball with 29.3 seconds in the half. Number 15 is inbounding for the Pilots. Number 3 brings it up for the Pilots. Number 3 is trying to find open offense, but that's going to be a turnover for Providence University College. And the Mayville State Comets are going to get an opportunity here to extend their lead before the half. Annika Ryerson inbounds to Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens brings it up. Annika Ryerson under the basket finds an open Sydney Brecken, out to Jess Mertens for 3, and no good, but Annika Ryerson gets the rebound, and she's tied up. And possession arrow is going to go to Providence with 3.1 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Comets lead 51-15. 15 inbounds. Finds number 3. And that's not going to make it. The half ends 51-15. The Comets lead. And we're back with the second half of play here from Louis Lee as the Comets lead 51-15 to start the third quarter. Comets get the ball. Mackenzie Hughes inbounds to CJ Decker. CJ Decker is bringing the ball up the court. Passes out to an open Mackenzie Hughes for a three. As the Pilots bring up the ball, number 5. Passes to 16 for a 2. And that's a miss. Jordan Druss with the rebound. Jordan trying to find an outlet to CJ Decker. CJ passes out to Aaron Walker for a 3, no good. Mackenzie Hughes with the rebound, and that's another made. That's a quick 5 points for Mackenzie Hughes and the Comets. As the Pilots bring up the ball, 14 has the ball for the Pilots at the top of the free throw stripe, no good. Rebound by 16, back out to 14. 14 drives, and that's no good. She gets her own rebound, passes out to 5. 5 makes the field goal attempt. As Jordan Rust has the ball, she's being double teamed, finds an open Mackenzie Hughes, drives to the basket, and that is 7 points for the Comets and 7 points for Mackenzie Hughes. As the Pilots bring up the ball, pass to 16. 16 drives and no good, and that's going to be out on Jordan Rust and the Comets as the Pilots retain possession. Alex Page is subbed in for Aaron Walker, and the Pilots make a masked substitution as well. 6 inbounds. Pass to number 3 of the Pilots. 3 finds 15. 15 passes out to number 12, and that's a made attempt. CJ Decker inbounding for the Comets. To Jordan Rust, back to CJ. CJ passes back to Jordan. Jordan brings it up, finds a wide open Greta Helica, who passes it to CJ. CJ passes it to Mackenzie. Alex Page currently has the ball. Alex finds CJ. And CJ throws it to Jordan Rust. Jordan Rust with a layup, no good. That is the first miss attempt by the Comets. As the Pilots, number 3 brings up the ball, finds an open 6. 6 passes it to 3. Mackenzie Hughes on defense. Alex Page defending. That's no good. Rebound by Greta Helica. Greta finds an open Jordan Rust at the top of the three-point arc, and that's a 3 by the Comets. The Comets extend their lead to 61-19. That's a quick 10 points for the Comets. Number 1 shoots for the Pilots, no good. Jordan Rust with another rebound. Jordan brings it coast to coast and gets fouled on the layup attempt. She'll be shooting 2. That's a foul on 15. That's her first foul of the night. First team foul for the Pilots. Correction, that's 15-second foul of the night. As the Pilots make another substitution, and Sydney Brecken comes in for CJ Decker, as well as Taylor Dean enters the game. Jordan Rust with the first free throw attempt, good. That is her 20th point of the night. Averaged 19.9 points last season. And that's another made free throw for Jordan. As number 20 of the Pilots inbounds. Number 0 passes it to 20. 20 shoots from the free throw. No good. Gets her own rebound. And that is going to be a foul on Alex Page at the shot. 20 is going to be shooting 2 free throws. That's Alex Page's first foul of the night. First team foul for the Comets. Jess Mertens is subbed in for Jordan Rust. And the first free throw attempt by number 20 is good. And the second is missed. Alex Page with the rebound. Mackenzie Hughes with the ball. She's bringing it up. Fast-paced Comets offense. Jess Mertens finds Alex Page in the corner for a 3 and no good. Number 10 of the Pilots with the rebound. passes it right to Sydney Brecken. Sydney Brecken on a fast break. Mackenzie Hughes trailing, and that's a made attempt by Sydney Brecken as the Pilots bring up the ball past to number 20, and that's no good. And that's a rebound by Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens bringing it up. That's a 2-on-0. Alex Page with the layup. The Comets continue to extend their lead as the pace of this game has quickly and the Pilots are called for a tied ball. Timeout, Providence, as the Comets lead 67-20 with 6:13 remaining in the third quarter. After a quick 30-second timeout, we're back as the Pilots have the ball. Number 16 with the elbow shot, and that's good for the Pilots. As Annika Ryerson passes to Sydney Brecken, Sydney Brecken brings the ball, finds an open Annika Ryerson, who finds Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean drives out to Sydney Brecken. Jess Mertens has the ball, trying to find an open Comet. Annika Ryerson drives, changes hands, and no good. Taylor Dean with the rebound, finds an open Jess Mertens, who passes the ball to Sydney Brecken. Looked like the ball was tipped there, and that's Sydney has the ball tipped away, and the Comets retain possession with 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 5:34 left in the third quarter. Annika Ryerson, number 1 for the Comets, inbounds the ball to Sydney Brecken. And that is a missed 2. Taylor Dean saves the ball for the Comets. And Kayla Rockwell passes to Taylor Dean. And that's going to be out on the Pilots, as the Pilots sub 5 for 5. Annika Ryerson with the inbound to Jess Mertens. Finds Kayla Rockwell. Kayla passes to Jessica. And an open Sydney Brecken for 3, and no good as the Pilots get the board. And the Pilots are quickly moving on offense. Number 3 shoots from deep 3, and no good. As Sydney Brecken gets the rebound, Jess Mertens has the ball. She's being double teamed. And that's going to be Comets' ball still, with 24 seconds left on the shot clock. That is a foul on number 3. That's her first, second team foul. Jordan's Rust, Aaron Walker, and Greta Helica have subbed in. Jordan's Rust brings the ball up. Greta looked like she was going to shoot there for a second. Aaron has the ball, drives, and finishes the layup as the Comets extend their lead to 47 as they lead 69-22. The Pilots are quickly moving. Number 6 of the Pilots has it, passes it to number 3. Aaron on defense, and no good. Out on the Pilots, Comets ball. as Alex Page and CJ Decker are subbing in for Annika Ryerson and Sydney Brecken. As Jordan gets the inbound from CJ. CJ back to Jordan. Jordan's Rust bringing up the basketball. And that's a foul on looks to be number 20 of the Pilots. Check that. That's number 0 of the Pilots. That is her third. And that is the third team foul for the Pilots here in this third quarter, as there's 3:56 that remains in the third quarter. And Jordan's Rust is shooting free throws. And that's another made free throw for Jordan's Rust, as she currently has 22 points in the game. And again, automatic from the free throw stripe, the Comets are. Zero's bringing it up for the Pilots. Finds number 20 at the free throw stripe and banks it in. That's 20's third point of the game. CJ finds Aaron. CJ brings it up, passes to Jordan, and that's another layup by the Comets. 25th point by Jordan's Rust. Zero brings it up for the Pilots. CJ on defense. 20 passes it to 8. 10 off 10's foot, and that is going to be a backcourt violation for the Pilots, as Brianna Hutter checks in for CJ Decker. Check that. Checks in for Jordan's Rust. CJ Decker with the inbound. And that's going to be a foul on number 14 of the Pilots. That's her first, the fourth team foul. CJ finds Greta Helica. Greta Helica finds Bree Hutter. Brianna Hutter passes it back to CJ. She drives and no good. Tips it out. 14 gets the rebound for Providence. The Comets are playing great defense. 14 at the top of the arc, driving, and that's going to be a charge by the Pilots, as it's going to be Comets basketball. That's the fifth foul for the Pilots. Second foul for number 14. Annika Ryerson with the inbound. Aaron Walker brings up the ball, finds a wide open Greta Helka for another three, as the Comets continue to extend their lead. The Pilots move up quick. Number 5 has the ball, passes it to 11. 11 finds number 5. 11 drives for the Pilots and no good. Annika Ryerson comes in with the rebound. She's bringing up the ball, and the ball's bouncing around. And that's a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Providence. And we're getting major substitutions, as Jess Mertens has subbed in, Kayla Rockwell has subbed in, and Sydney Brecken has subbed in. As the Comets lead 76-24 with 2:10 left in the third quarter. Number 3 passes the number 1 of Providence. And the ball goes out, and that's going to be out on Providence. Comets ball. Annika Ryerson with the inbound. Annika finds Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens goes back to Annika. Annika goes to Kayla Rockwell. Kayla Rockwell takes it herself, and that's a made layup. Number 3 takes it, finds an open Pilot, no good. And that's a foul on Kayla Rockwell. That's her first second team foul for the Comets here in this third quarter. As the Pilots retain possession with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 15 with the shot, no good. Kayla Rockwell with the rebound. Finds Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens brings it up. Driving and gets fouled. No good. The shot. And Jess Mertens is going back to the free throw stripe, which has been almost automatic for the Comets all night. As the Providence Pilots again sub 5 for 5. And that's another made free throw by the Comets. And that's a rare miss at the free throw stripe. Sydney Brecken finds Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson passes to Kayla Rockwell for a three, and no good. But Sydney Brecken with the rebound. Nope. Annika Ryerson gets the board, passes to Bree Hutter. Bree Hutter drives and gets fouled. No. Saved out on the Comets. No. The Comets retain possession with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Annika Ryerson with the inbound. Finds Jess Mertens in the corner. Bree Hutter. Beautiful pass. Oh, and that's a miss by Kayla Rockwell. And number 0 of the Pilots passes number 8. 8 drives. Passes back out to number 7, who is out of bounds. That's Comets ball with 49.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Annika Ryerson with the inbound. Passes to Kayla Rockwell. Kayla Rockwell finds Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson passes out to a wide open Sydney Brecken for three, and no good. That is a rebound for number 11 of the Pilots. Passes to 14. Both of these offenses are going very quickly. 11 for three, and no good. Comets get the rebound. Jess Mertens trying to find an outlet. Sydney Brecken passes to Kayla Rockwell. Kayla Rockwell going coast to coast herself and gets fouled. And that is going to be a foul on number 11 of the Pilots, which is her first foul, 7th team foul for the Pilots. And there's another made free throw by the Comets. And Jess Mertens gets the rebound off the missed free throw. Passes to Cindy Brecken. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Kayla Rockwell drives, passes out to Jess Mertens for three, and no good, but Kayla Rockwell gets the rebound, and that's how the third quarter is going to end as the Comets lead 80-24. And we're back with the fourth quarter as the Comets inbound the ball. Greta finds Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson, as we have a stoppage in play as the clock did not start to start this fourth quarter. As we have a temporary delay trying to fix the play clock. It looks like we might be going to a hand-timed fourth quarter as the play clock will not start. Here we go, second attempt to start the fourth quarter here. Annika Ryerson with the ball in the backcourt, brings it up for the Comets. Passes to a wide open Taylor Dean, and Bree Hutter gets the rebound. Taylor Dean passes to a wide open Greta Hillicutt for a three and no good. Rebound by number 6 of Providence. And number 3 of the Pilots brings the ball up to the front court. Passes the 12 for 2 and no good. And Brianna Hutter gets the rebound. Passes to Annika Ryerson. Finds another wide open Taylor Dean and no good. That's a rebound by number 6 of the Pilots. And that's tipped by Taylor Dean. Great defense. The ball is retained by Providence though. Number 6 inbounds to number 3 of the Pilots. Driving. Pass out to 12 and no good. Great box out by Brianna Hutter. Annika Ryerson brings the ball up. Passes to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean finds an open Greta Hellica. And that's a 3 for the Comets. The score is 83-24. Again, we're having trouble with the score clock and the game clock. Number 1 of the Pilots has the ball, finds, looked like the pass was supposed to go to 15, but that's out of bounds. Comets ball. The Pilots again, sub 5 for 5 as 4, 0, 8, 20, and 10 enter the game. Annika Ryerson with the inbound. Finds Greta Hellica. Greta passes to Annika. Annika passes back to Greta. Finds a wide open Alex Page. And that's another made basket by the Comets as the Comets lead 85-24. 0 brings it up for the Pilots. Finds 20. Driving. Passes back out. That's going to be a travel as the Comets are going to get the ball back. As the Comets lead 85-24. Sydney Brecken and Molly Robbins check into the game. Annika Ryerson inbounds. She's driving to Sydney Brecken. Sydney Brecken passes out. Bree Hutter has the ball, finds Taylor Dean. Back to Bree Hutter for an open deep 3 and no good. That's going to be a tie-up. And possession is going to be with the Pilots. Number 20 of the Pilots is inbounding. Zero brings up the ball for Providence. Finds number 10. Past the 20, pass out to 4 for 2. No good. Bree Hutter with the rebound, and she's fouled by number 0 of Providence. That's her 4th foul, first team foul of the 4th quarter here. As Mayville State leads 85-24 with 8:02 remaining in the 4th quarter. Timeout by Providence. And we're back after a quick 30-second timeout. The Comets are inbounding, up 85-24 here in the 4th quarter. Annika Ryerson finds Jess Mertens. Jess Mertens passes to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean passes out to Robbins for 3 and no good. Jess Mertens, very hustle attempt. Jess Mertens on defense. Kickball looks like on Sydney Brecken of the Comets. Providence inbounds with 22 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 16 shoots for 2, no good. Annika Ryerson with another rebound. Jess Mertens brings up the ball to the front half. Molly Robbins passes out to Taylor Dean for a wide open 3, and that is another 3 made by the Comets as they continue to extend their lead. Number 5 has the ball for Providence, passes out to 14. 14 drives, Jess Mertens on defense, and kick 12 drives. And Bethany Holter checks in for Sydney Brecken. Comets are inbounding. Pass to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean finds Annika Ryerson. We've got a 3-on-2 situation. Wide open. Molly. Great hustle play by Alex Page, but the ball is out on the Comets as the Pilots get the ball with 6:57 left here in the 4th quarter. Number 5 of Providence brings the ball to the front half. Passes to number 14. She's driving. And she makes a field goal as the Comets inbound the ball. Jess Mertens finds Alex Page, who's wide open. And Molly Robbins passes out to Jess Mertens, and the 3 is no good. Jess Mertens on defense on number 11. That's going to be out of bounds on Providence as the Comets get the ball. And more substitutions are coming for the Comets as Bree Hutter checks back into the game, as well as Gracie Kuczynski. Bree Hutter passes to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean passes to Molly Robbins. Molly Robbins brings the ball up. Passes to an open Bree Hutter. Alex Page has the ball now. Molly Robbins passes back out to Taylor Dean. Taylor Dean drives, and that's a two-pointer layup made by the Comets. Number 3 drives for Providence. Takes a shot from the free throw, no good. Molly Robbins with the rebound. Taylor Dean passes back to Molly. Molly passes out to Gracie. Number 3 of Providence brings up the ball. 12 passes out to 1 on the corner here. And that's a 2, and that's no good by Providence. And that's going to be Gracie Kaczynski with the rebound. Taylor Dean has the ball, passes back to Gracie. Gracie brings it to the front court, and that's going to be a turnover for the Comets as number 3 of Providence is driving, finds a wide open number 1, and no good from 3. Gets her own rebound, though, and the Comets get the ball. Taylor Dean is fouled by number 1 of Providence. And that's going to be her 3rd foul of the night, 2nd team foul of the 4th quarter, as the Comets lead 90-26 with 4:53 left here in the 4th. Annika Ryerson with the inbound for the Comets. Finds Bree Hutter, back to Annika. Molly brings it to the front court, finds a wide open Bethany Holter, no good from 3. Both of these offenses continue to push the pace. 0, finds 20 at the free-point line, no good by Providence, gets her own rebound, out to number 7 for 3, no good, rebound by Molly Robbins. Pass to Gracie Kaczynski, just a little wide. Number 10 has it for Providence, passes back out to 7. Back to 10. 10 drives and no good on the layup attempt as the Comets get the ball again. Annika Ryerson finds Gracie Kaczynski. She's going coast to coast and passes back out to Annika Ryerson. Annika temporarily loses the ball. And it's going to be a tie-up here. Possession arrow is with the Comets. Comets retain possession with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 3:46 left in the 4th. Sydney Brecken checks in for Bethany Holter. Annika Ryerson passes it out, and it is tipped out of bounds. Comets retain possession. Annika Ryerson finds Sydney Brecken. Annika with the ball and tipped off her foot, and that's going to be another tie-up. Possession back to the Comets. Timeout by Coach Hutter and the Mayville State Comets as the score is 90-26 with 3:34 left here in the 4th quarter. And we're back as the Comets have the ball with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Molly Robbins inbounds for the Comets. Finds Annika Robertson. Annika to Bree Hutter, and that's no good. That's going to be Pilots basketball. 16 with the inbound for Providence. 5 brings it to the front court. Finds 14. And that's a 3. And that's a made 3 by Providence. As Annika Ryerson inbounds for Mayville State. Annika is pushing the pace for the Comets offense. Finds Cindy Brecken. Sydney passes to Gracie. Gracie finds Bree Hutter. Back to Annika Ryerson for a wide open 3 for Gracie, and no good. And the Providence Pilots get the rebound, 14. And that's going to be a travel on Providence, and the Comets are going to get the ball back. And Bethany Holter is checking in for Sydney Brecken. Annika Ryerson with the inbound to Molly Robbins. Molly Robbins back to Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson to Brianna Hutter. Brianna Hutter to Molly Robbins. Molly's driving, passes out to Annika in the corner of the 3. And that's going to be a reaching on number 3 of Providence. That's going to be her second foul of the night, 4th team foul, with 2:31 left in the game. Annika Ryerson with the inbound to Molly Robbins. Molly brings up the ball, passes back out to Bethany Holter. Annika Ryerson with an open 3 and no good. That's a rebound by number 15 of Providence. Number 3 brings up the ball for Providence. Annika Ryerson on defense. And that's a wide open 3 missed by number 8 of Providence. Annika Ryerson with the rebound. Annika brings it up to the front court, out to Gracie. Gracie passes to Molly Robbins. Molly Robbins out to Bethany Holter. The passing on this possession has been incredible. Gracie with the rebound to Molly Robbins. And that's a miss by the Comets. Number 3 of Providence brings it to the front court. Screen by number 12. 3 made by number 3 of Providence. That makes the score 90-32 with a minute 35 left. As Molly Robbins has the ball in the front court for the Comets. Finds Bethany Holter for 3 and no good again. Number 3 of Providence is pushing the pace, yes, yet again. Finds number 12 for a jumper and no good. Annika Ryerson with the rebound yet again here in the second half. And that's going to be another foul on number 1. That's her 4th and the 5th team foul as the Comets lead 90-32 with a minute 12 seconds left in the game. As the Comets are shooting free throws yet again here tonight. And that ball just goes out. And another miss at the free throw line there. And the ball is out on the Comets as Providence gets the ball. Number 20 passes the number 4 who brings it up to the front court. 20 with the screen, number 4 with a jumper, and no good. 20 with the rebound, though, for Providence, but is taken away by Bree Hutter. And that's going to be a foul on number 20 of Providence. And Bree Hutter is going to be shooting free throws as that is the 6th team foul for Providence here in the 4th quarter. And that's a made free throw attempt by Bree Hutter. And the Comets go 2 for 2 on free throws as number 4 of Providence brings the ball to the front court. 20 with the screen, 4 passes the 10, back to 4, but it goes out of bounds, and the Comets get the ball back with 51.7 seconds left here in the 4th. Annika Ryerson with the inbound, finds Molly Molly passes it back to Annika Ryerson. Annika Ryerson to Bethany Holter. Bethany Holter finds Gracie Kaczynski for a layup and gets her own rebound, and she makes the basket. With 35 seconds here left in the fourth quarter, Providence brings up the basketball. Number 7 of Providence drives, passes the 20. 20 passes out to number 10, and that's a miss. And the ball is tied up. With 16.1 seconds remaining, the Comets do get the basketball back, as it looked like the Providence defender had stepped out. Annika Ryerson with the inbound to Brianna Hutter. Annika Ryerson back to Bree. Brianna Hutter finds Molly Robbins. And it looks like the Comets are just going to let the clock run out here. As the Comets start their 2023 campaign with a dominating victory, 94-32.